Tejada is there, 2 down. So striding forward now, John Tejada. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. At the plate, Lewis Grumman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Shoots this one over to first. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Crenshaw camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Rocky Gale the next to dig in.
Catcher, Rocky Gale.
And he'll step off. Now he'll step off. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Gomez. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So it's no runs on 2. Striding in, John Tejada. He reached on a single in his first try. Left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Digging in and looking for more, John Tejada. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Montag is there to put it away for route number 1. Digging in once again, John Tejada.
Right fielder, John Tejada.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch at yourself.
Here's the 0-2. Pops this one up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Tejada takes it in. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. 5-2 the final score tonight. San Antonio came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Orlando Magic earned. Welcome coming to the plate now, John Tejada, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup, the one thing that jumps out.
Stepping up now, Patrick Boyer, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Patrick Boyer.
0-1 pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Tejada is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, John Tejada.
John Tejada.
High and deep to right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat. Now at the plate, John Tejada. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tejada.
He's set. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Fernandez comes up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Donald Hida, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Donald Hida.
Hit in the air to right field. Tejada moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Ready for another shot now, John Worley. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Tejada is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, John Tejada. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A throw behind the runner at second, just keeping him close. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Soft liner to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know, Dero, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Hida. 1 out. Digging in the switch hitter, Manuel Rincon. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat watch.
And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to.
Striding into the box, John Tejada. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Digging in now, Lewis Grumman.
You know, Dero, there's a school of thought that says, hey, never dive into first base, but that dive just bought himself a base hit.
Yeah, I didn't go to that school, man. I was known for diving into first base. I'll tell you what, they'll say all the right things like, oh, the ball beats you there, you get there faster if you run instead of dive. When you smell a knock, it's tough not to just want to dive at that bag like a chocolate donut.
That's in there, base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 6-2.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in. Tejada at second, Chavez at first, 2 out in the inning. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And the runner back safely. Line drive to left. Castro is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's a run on. At the plate, Fernando Fernandez. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how. Yeah, that's an unbelievable job out of the bullpen. An 8-out save, you don't see that very often anymore.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. San Antonio used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. James McGinnis gets the win in relief, his second of the year. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show.
Así no de John, porque te le roba el mejor jugador y también te le roba el mejor.
Tejada will get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Simone is on his way home. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on, because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
And he just manages to get his hand in. (3-0), here it is. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Steve Chavez. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. But this is speared by the first baseman. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Stepping in, Douglas Streeter. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Douglas
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Tejada. And he makes the catch for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, John Tejada. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Now this is the way you want to start off the series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
This is in the air out to right field. Gonzalez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Stepping into the box, Steve Chavez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Skied into very shallow right. Streeter is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rocky Gale, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-2. Weak roller right side. Medina scoops it up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, John Tejada, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit. Digging in once again, John Tejada. He singled his last time up.
Tejada.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch popped up. Medina is there, and the side is retired. But the tying run has come across. And that brings up Chad Pinder. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Hit in the air out to right. Tejada moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? John Tejada. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. And he's back standing. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches, he does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So they pick up a run on 2. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. San Antonio came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Minor League Baseball. So here's the cleanup hitter, John Tejada. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Castro waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chad Pinder. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Grumman has a play. 1 down. Digging in to try it again. John Tejada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Derek Bernard. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't cap it. Stepping into the box, Douglas Streeter. He got called out on strikes his last time through. In the air now out to right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Grumman is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, John Tejada. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Tejada.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Hit out towards second. Gonzalez ranging up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Tejada. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss on a pitch inside that may have got him. It's 0-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call it. Jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. The 0-2 home. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. The runner scores from second.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knob.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So 1 run on. Ready for another shot now, John Tejada. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that is through into left field. A base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away. Ready once again, Lewis Grumman. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, man, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
And this is swung on and missed.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization
Señor, ¿qué? No está aquí. Donde la abuela salió con la mamá. ¿De la mamá? Sí, para donde la mamá de la mamá. Anda para de su abuela. Estoy jugando. ¿Y tú quedaste aquí? Tranquilo, me quedé aquí, me voy ahorita. Tranquilo.
See great numbers over the past few games. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Ambush tactics right there. But he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easy.
Cuidado con la mata.
The 1-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Tejada aboard here at first with nobody out. Took a good cut that time. It comes up empty, 2-2. Now a throw over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 2-2. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second. Striding into the box, Lewis Robin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. Runner at second here with one man out. Chop weakly to the left. And there's out number 2.
Batting 7. After it. And well,
working for the punch out and the offering. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, John Tejada. He reached on a single in his first try. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gill has a beat on it. He's got it one away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eli Feliz. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will score on the inside the park home run. And that... Stepping in, John Tejada.
John Tejada.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Madrano moves over, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit. No. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Eli Feliz. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Tejada back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Digging in, John Tejada.
John Tejada.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hada's eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gill will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So coming to the plate, John Tejada got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Runner back safely. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. Once more a throw over, a dive, but he's back. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Now the 1-2 pitch. Oh, here's a ground ball up the middle and into center field for a base hit. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were...
Welcome in.
Mierda, coño. Pues yo creo que tú has dicho que tú no venías hoy. Yo creo que tú me dijiste, como yo te dije a ti, yo no voy a estar aquí mucho tiempo. Yo creo que tú no venías hoy. Yo lo dejé cargando allá adelante. Pasa como media hora, como 1 hora a buscarlo. Que te lo voy a dejar con papi. Que yo voy a salir.
A right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Tejada is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Stepping up now, John Tejada. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
John Tejada.
First pitch of the at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Madrano moves over, 1 out. Stepping up to the plate, John Tejada. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. High in the air out to center field. Feliz has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, John Tejada.
John Tejada.
First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Simone, the runner at first with 2 gone. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixed.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in now, John Tejada. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
The windup and the 0-1. Tries to dump this one out to left, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Springfield Cardinals came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Josh Nance. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Wayne Mullen. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, base hit.
Boy, Hero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single.
So striding in, John Tejada looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Settling in now, John Tejada. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. Livingston at third. Devine on second. Simone on at first with 2 down. Liner toward right center. Madrano is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out a danger. Standing in, John Tejada, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Tejada.
Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. So far on the year, Tejada is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Anthony goes to get it, and the throw is wide. So he gets the strikeout, but they're not yet out of the inning due to some questionable defense.
Left fielder number 24.
Into the box, Alex Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits. Coming to the plate now, Wayne Mullen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tejada is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Into the box now, John Tejada, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
On the year, Tejada is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Score the runner from second.
You know, Theodore, they finally push a run across here. Yesterday, they were shut out, so anytime they can score, it's almost like throwing a party.
Yeah, Dan, no kidding. Look in that dugout. Looked like there was steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears right there. They had to get the offense going. Maybe that's the breakthrough they needed.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Hill. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Now at the plate, Lewis Robin singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit. 3-2 to finish in tonight's game. Springfield took the lead in the 2nd inning.